welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Holly, and today I'm sharing a collaboration video with you. It is for decorating a tiered tray or a hot cocoa bar station for Valentine's Day. We had a choice to do either one or both, and I decided to do both, so that's what you will see in my video today. It is being hosted by Ingrid from the Ingrid Chronicles. The link to her channel will be in the description box below. Now, her channel has a variety of content that I think you will enjoy. She does DIYs, recipes, cleaning motivation, and home decor, organizing tips, things like that. She has a lot of content on her channel, a lot more than that. So go and check her channel out. And also the link to the playlist will also be down below in the description box. And that is the link to the other YouTube creators that are doing this collaboration. So please click the link to that and go show some support to their channels also. And my channel consists of cooking, baking, the occasional DIYs, and shopping hauls and grocery hauls. I haven't done those in a while, but I am trying to start doing those again, and I will have a Walmart grocery haul for you next week. I did that this week, but I did not have a chance to get it edited and things, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for next week. So just be on the lookout for that. And I hope that you'll enjoy this video. So let's go ahead and get started and see how I decorate this tiered tray and this hot cocoa bar. Now for the tiered tray, I did not have a ton of things to put on it, so I'm using some things I already had. And some things are from Dollar General and Dollar Tree, but I had this boxwood, and I like to use greenery on my tiered trays. And this little frame, and it had the little clip on it. And I took that off of a garland. It was a little felt heart, so I just decided to stick that on there. And the little jars, and the little heart is from Dollar Tree, and I just decided to put that on there just to give it a little bit more of a holiday feeling. And that one also. And these were cute. This was just like a little 3D cupcake with the little sprinkles in the background. So I thought that was cute. This one. And this one I had from about 2 years ago. And I thought with a little heart on it with a little window, that would be appropriate for Valentine's Day. A little votive candle holder. Now, the little battery operated candle votive did not come with it. That was from Dollar General. You could buy those there. And I just took some flowers and just kind of taped it together and cut the stems off a little bit, so that way it would stay together when I put it on the tray. And my mother-in-law had given this to me back in the 80s. She had passed away in 99, so I've had that for a very, very long time. So I'm going to put that on there. And these doilies I had already, and I had a picture frame, a heart picture frame. I took the picture out just for privacy purposes for YouTube, and just put a piece of tissue paper in there just for this video. And this I did buy from Dollar Tree. They had these out this year. And some Hershey's Kisses that are wrapped in that pink foil. And some Ghirardelli chocolates. And that's pretty much it that I have for the tray. So hopefully it'll turn out okay. And I tried to find a table runner for Valentine's Day that had a theme for that. Couldn't find one, so I'm just using a plastic tablecloth that's from Dollar Tree, and I just left it folded when you take it out of the package, and just just kind of folded it out. And that's what I'm going to use just to give it some color and some texture there. And I thought it would just brighten that spot up instead of having it just on the brown part of the buffet. But this is the tiered tray I'm using, and like I said, it's not very, very big, so I don't want to clutter it up too much.
but I'm just going to use the doilies and lay those on both layers, on both levels of the tier tray, just so that way it kind of gives it a little bit more color to it. I just felt like when I first started to put things on it just to see how it would look, I felt like it needed to have just some color on the bottom of everything, and I really feel like that worked pretty well to do that. So just put your doilies, that's all I'm doing, is just putting the doilies around, and stuff's going to be on top of it, but I just wanted to make sure the lace parts, you could see that somewhat. And it doesn't have to be perfect, just lay it on top of your tier. And then I just started to add things to it, and I like a little bit of height, and I'm going to put those roses just right there. That I felt like it gave it a pop of color, and I do wish I would have bought some more because I would have used it on the bottom also, but I really do think that gave it a nice little pop of color. And I didn't want anything that was going to be too high there, and I really didn't have much else, so that's why I'm putting that there. I wanted something smaller. I still may, if I run across something at the store, I'm going to leave that there, but I still may put something else just to kind of give it a little bit more. Now, when I put this, I noticed you couldn't see the whole saying on that. So what I did is took just, I cut half a piece of the heart of the doily there, just to give it a little bit more color. Now I'm using these tulips that I had from a little condiment type container, and I'm just wrapping half of a heart around it, just that way you don't see it and it blends in a little bit better, just to give that a little bit of height. And then once I did that, you can actually read what it says. So it kind of, you can do that, just add little something underneath things if you need to raise it up. And I've done that many times with these trays, just trying to find something that would help to give it a little bit more height. But then I just go ahead and layer the bottom with these doilies. And you can use whatever color, if you wanted to do this. You can use red, you can use pink, whatever colors you want. But I felt like it just made it more holiday feeling, I guess. And it just added something to it. And then I just start adding some of the little things in the back. So I added the taller things that I had towards the back. And that little house did not want to stand up. So if you have to, you can put something behind it so that way it doesn't fall. And I just started adding the little frame and that little truck. And it's kind of hard when you have pieces that are similar in size, but I sort of made it work. I do wish I could have found some other things. But I just added the Hershey's Kisses to that little jar, and I felt like that gave it some color without really adding any other objects, if that makes sense. So I just wanted to add some candy to it. And I added the other chocolate that I had to that other little jar. And that also gave it a little bit of pop of color there. And then I just add that greenery behind it. I just feel, I don't know, I always like greenery in my tiered trays, and I just feel like it freshens it up. I don't know, something about the greenery. But I just worked with it and just got it to stay. But this is what it looks like when it's done, and as I said, I probably, if I see anything else in the store that I would like to put on here, I'll probably do that. But this is what I had to work with for now, and I think it turned out pretty good. Definitely a Valentine's Day feeling. Now I did add, because in that front part, it was a little empty there, so I did take that little bowl and put some conversation hearts there, and I feel like that actually gave it some color too. But it needed something there, and that's what I had, so that's what I put. So just use what you have. You don't always have to go and spend a lot of money on things. And I also felt like in the back, on the bottom, there was just that little bit of space that I feel like could use just something else there. And I think if I would have had some more flowers or something, I probably maybe would have used that to fill that in just a little bit. But overall, I think it turned out okay. Now for the cocoa coffee bar area, I did have some of these I already had, and then some things I did pick up. But this little box I got from Dollar Tree, and those are very convenient little boxes. But I already had these cocos. I pretty much keep these stocked. So they have different flavors, and those are the ones that I enjoy. And sometimes when I have coffee or cocoa, I like to have those little cookies. And those I got from Dollar Tree. And I'm just using my little creamer container to put those in. And I also had these little spoons, the chocolate edible spoons from Dollar Tree. But I took them out of that packaging just so it would be more convenient. And I just wrapped them with some Glad wrap, and then just put them in this little creamer that I have. And it's just easier to take it out of that than it is to have that packaging on there. Also, these caramel hearts, chocolate caramel hearts, are really good. And Dollar Tree had these little cocoa bombs, and they're shaped like a heart. So I bought 2 of those. They're little small ones. And these containers I had already, but I just put some marshmallows in here. And I got those at Dollar General, and they're shaped like hearts. And I thought those were really neat than just using regular marshmallows. And I just put them in that jar. And then I already had some sugar in the other one. And these were just little wooden hearts that I had. And I just took those stickers that you can get at Dollar Tree and put those on it with some twine. And I use this jar to put my coffee pods in. And what I like about this is I had it for Christmas, but now I can use it year round, and I think it's perfect for Valentine's Day with the red. But like I said, it can be used all year. And then I have these 2 coffee mugs, and the lights were from Dollar Tree, little heart lights. And also this was from Dollar Tree. And of course I have some doilies left, and that little sign was from Dollar Tree also. And I also had those other candies, the Whitman's chocolates. Now I had this tray already, so I'm using that, and I'm just going to put the doilies on it just to give it a pop of color, so it's not just, a white tray. And I'm just going to put the marshmallows, my sugar, And then I'm going to use this cup and I'm going to put those Whitman chocolates in it. And I don't eat these like a whole bar when I have cocoa or coffee. I just take a little piece off of it. And I do the same with the little chocolates. But they're also there in case you want it, just to have a little treat. But I'm just putting those in that mug, and then I will put that on the tray. It doesn't quite fit completely, but it works. And then I just put that the coffee pods towards the back. And with this box, I like to use this to put the hot cocoa in, and I do that with the Christmas boxes that they have also. So it just keeps it all nice and neat, and you can store it away like that. And it fits a pretty good amount. So all the chocolates that I had fit in this little box. And what's good about it is they do have larger boxes if you need to use a larger box. And then I'm just going to put that little sign there behind the marshmallows and the sugar. And then I'm just going to lay those lights out. I felt that was the best way I could do that. I thought of putting it on the tiered tray, but I decided just to leave it right there. And the last thing I did was put this little sign out, and that completed the cocoa bar and the tiered tray area. And I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're interested in seeing more videos like it, please click that subscribe button and the notification bell. That will notify you when I post new videos. Please don't forget to check Ingrid's channel, the Ingrid Chronicles. Her link is down below, along with a playlist. Please make sure to go and check everyone's channels out. They worked hard on these videos, so please go and support their channels. And I hope that everyone has a blessed day, and God bless y'all. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines, so offshore, playful and free, without a